Hey Pisces, welcome to your weekly forecast for September 30th through October 6th. We're going to see what's going on for the week ahead with this deck here. And then we're going to pull a prayer or a blessing card for you from this deck here. As always, if you're wondering which cards I'm using, I have a link in the description of the video where you can check them out. All right, my darlings. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, what is happening for you September 30th through October 6th? Nothing to it, but to do it, let's get right in there. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, my dears. Monday, Tuesday, we have the Emperor, Father. Okay, so this is a major arcana card. So when the major arcana cards come up, it lets us know that there could be something significant happening within a crossroads. There could be something happening for you with a transition in your life. Maybe some of you are finding out you're going to be a father. Maybe some of you are, finding the person who's going to be the father of your children. Maybe some of you are having a communication from father or a father figure, whether it be someone who's passed on, who's bringing you communication through dreams or signs, or whether it be somebody in the living realm reaching out or spending time with you. The Emperor to me is also very much structured energy, like disciplined, structured energy, setting down a foundation, like something very long-term that you might be creating or building in your life. Getting control of something, taking leadership over something. So it could be Pisces, some of you are taking leadership over something in your life. It could be some of you Pisces are having somebody who's stepping in and who, like a father, is acting as like a mentor or a teacher or a helper in some way. But it's very much very powerful. Very powerful energy. I do feel for a lot of you, though, this is something in terms of like wisdom being passed on. Like even if you really didn't know your dad, or even if your dad wasn't around a whole lot and, he may have been passed on by now or something, there might be a visitation in which like he's trying to impart to you what he wished he would have known in the living realm, or like if I wish I knew then what I know now, and now that I know it, I'm sharing it with you. So there could be a very profound message that comes to you some way through like a visitation from spirit. Other ones of you might be revisiting some things going on with dad. Maybe there's some daddy issues that are being uncovered. Maybe you didn't realize that they were there, but very much that masculine kind of energy is going to be coming in for you in the beginning of the week, Monday, Tuesday. Keep in mind these are general readings, so the energy is going to come in different ways. It's very hard for me to pinpoint and say every single Pisces is going to experience this in the same exact way. It's not going to be the same exact way for every single person. Okay, so next here for Wednesday, Thursday, Pisces, we have Four of Angels, which is rest. Okay, so this in traditional tarot would be known as Four of Swords. And Four of Swords is definitely a card about rest. In fact, when I see Four of Swords in a reading, it tells me we're dealing with a person who might be mentally or emotionally exhausted. Somebody who maybe has a lot of energy where they're feeling very overwhelmed by something, or just very tired, like they've just been through the ringer and they're needing a break. They're needing some time away. So for some of you, whatever is happening Monday, Tuesday in relation to a father, it could be a stressful thing. Maybe you're having a disagreement with your father, but your father's trying to come from a good place because he's looking out for you, or he thinks he's imparting wisdom that's going to be beneficial for you. And you might just be like, Dad, look, I got it. Let me take care of it. I know what I'm doing. So there could be a disagreement. Maybe you don't want to talk to your dad and he's showing up and he's trying to insist a relationship, or whatever it might be. Or just something that you're doing in terms of stabilizing your life, or setting down a foundation, or getting disciplined about getting in control and getting organized. That could be making you very exhausted. But Wednesday, Thursday, you're going to need to rest, Pisces. And one thing, I've said this in previous readings, and I was very careful how I said it, because I didn't want anybody to get the wrong idea or feel like I was saying something bad or mean about Pisces, because I love Pisces. You know, my best friend in the whole wide world is a Pisces. I love Pisces. And I have a lot of friends who are Pisces in general. And, you know, I said it and somebody was like, oh my goodness, thank you for saying that, because it helped me realize something about myself, that I thought something was wrong with me. Pisces, I love you guys. And I know that you guys don't like confrontation. I know confrontation is very difficult for you in general. You guys like just try to keep the peace, or just try to like be on good terms with everybody. So if there is a disagreement, that's already going to be really like rough for you guys. That's going to be harsh energy for you as it is. But what I said about Pisces last time that I want to say now, you guys can get very emotional. And I don't mean this in a mean way. It's very beautiful things about that as well, right? There's lots of pluses to the fact that you're so in touch with your emotions. But you all can get very emotional about things. And if you're not getting enough rest, that's going to be magnified by like 100, right? Then you're really emotional. Then you're just really like, it might feel like, oh my goodness, it feels like it's the end of the world, and just really lots of crying and being very overwhelmed and lots of anxiety. Sometimes when we get that way, yes, granted, there's things happening in our life that is stressing us out or making us emotional. But sometimes if we just get enough rest or get enough sleep, it helps to balance out the emotions. So if you haven't been getting enough sleep, or if you haven't been getting a good quality sleep, or if you've just been tired and pushing yourself really hard, and you know, maybe you're working more than one job right now, maybe you're working and you're in school, or maybe school has been keeping you very busy, or work has been very stressful, whatever it may be, you need to rest so that you can like get control of your feelings. I think it's so important for Pisces. I really, really do. And I'm not saying it like in a mean or judgmental way. Sometimes I say something about a sign and certain people freak out. You guys have to understand, I'm not saying it in a mean way. I'm not saying it in a stereotypical way. You know, maybe you're a Pisces that you have other things in your chart where maybe you don't get super emotional. You know, that's possible too, depending on what is in your planetary makeup, you know. But again, these are general readings, different for different ones of you. But I will say, if you're feeling overwhelmed midweek, you know, 4 of Angels is coming up saying, hey, look, my dear Pisces, it's okay to take a nap. It's okay to rest. It's okay to, you know, maybe turn the phone off or put it on silent or get to it later. You know, it's okay to go to bed early. It's okay to tell someone that you can't help them out or you can't meet up with them. It's okay to take time for yourself. And you might need this in the midweek, because whatever's happening in the beginning of the week, it is something very heavy. And heavy doesn't necessarily mean bad. I mean, it could be a good thing, right? Maybe you got offered your dream job, but now you gotta, you know, get ready and you gotta get organized and you gotta prepare for it. And that could be requiring for you to rest. It doesn't have to be something terrible. It's just, it's a big change that's coming in, and you need to rest. You need to take care of yourself as you're preparing for the next stage or the next phase of it, you know. So your Friday, Saturday, Sunday Pisces is 7 of Trees, and this is contemplation. So in traditional tarot, this card would be what we call 7 of Pentacles. And 7 of Pentacles is when we're working very, very hard towards something, and we have to just kind of take a look at it and ask ourselves, is this working for me, right? Is this a good thing for me to be doing? What am I getting out of it? What is the payback? What is the payout? You know, like, what am I getting back from it? And so sometimes with the 7 of Pentacles, we might decide to make changes, and then we may make changes in the sense or in the way where you know, we might decide that we don't want to do something anymore, or we're going to start on a different project instead. The energy that I'm feeling around you guys, though, it feels to me more, it's along the lines of you're readjusting your timing with what you're doing. This card came up for Aquarius, and when it came up for Aquarius Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I wouldn't be surprised if some of you have Aquarius somewhere in your chart and you're watching this as your moon or your rising, like you came to watch Pisces because it's your moon or your rising, or Pisces, you might be watching this, you may have Aquarius in your moon or in your rising. I'm letting you know right now this is going to come up for you the same exact part of the week. So that's like a double whammy. It's like, hey, pay attention to this. But I do feel overall for Pisces in general, the energy is about the timing in which you're trying to do something. You might be working towards something and you may be rushing it. You may be rushing it super hard, super fast, and Spirit might be trying to show you or tell you, hey, it doesn't have to happen this quickly. It's okay if you take a little bit more time with this. There's no need to rush this. There's ways around this. So there might be a delay to some kind of a plan for some of you Pisces. But the energy that I'm feeling is you're in such a hurry to get something done. It's like if you're super hungry and you're for some reason like you're craving like a nice, like a nice roasted chicken dinner with vegetables and stuff, and you go and you get like the best quality ingredients and the best seasonings and the best herbs, and you get like, you have like a top of the line like oven or like whatever, and it doesn't matter how great what you are using to make it happen. If you throw that chicken in that oven and you're like, oh, I'm in a hurry, I want to hurry up, so I'm going to put the oven full blast, I'm going to put it on broil, I'm going to put it on the highest it goes, right? If you know anything about cooking, all that's going to do is you're going to have a chicken and a bunch of shriveled up vegetables that are burnt completely to a crisp. Chicken's going to be burnt on the outside and raw on the inside, and you can't eat it. You did all that work for nothing. So I feel what this is saying is you have to give it the time, right? You can put the best, hardest work into something. You could be doing great work. You could be, you might have a great plan, but you might be pushing way too hard. And Spirit is saying, look, this isn't going to change, or this isn't going to be done until the time goes by. There might be a certain amount of time that needs to go by, right? I don't care how fancy your oven is. It's not going to be able to defy the laws of physics, right? Like if something is going to take a certain amount of time, it's going to take a certain amount of time. It's not about what you're using or how good you're working. So I feel something is being adjusted in your timing, or some goal. The timing of some goal is being adjusted, or you're realizing that you're having to adjust it, Pisces. We're going to go ahead and take a look at what your blessing is for the week. And don't forget, guys, to watch your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks it's going to resonate with you more than others. You might like the blessing for that moon or rising more. The last time I used this deck, a lot of people told me they came back and they listened to the video because they felt like I was like, saying a prayer for them, or like they were being prayed over, and they liked that. And I thought that was sweet. So, feel free to do that if you would like. I will show you the prayer after if you want to take a screenshot and say the prayer for yourself. Or, oh my goodness. Yeah, there's going to be some kind of a conflict, Pisces. Or if you want to, write the prayer down and say it for yourself, or if you want to use it as an inspiration, like to get an idea and write something similar in your own words. Some of you might need me, Pisces, this week because I think there is going to be a conflict. And it's a good week because I am having a 50% off phone call sale for 60-minute and 30-minute readings. They're half off. You can click on Calendly if you want to schedule that. But we're going to see what the blessing here is for the conflict that you might be having, okay? You might want to keep this prayer saved. So it's going to be okay, my dears. Understand that and know that it's going to be okay. And it's happening, to help you with your path, your growth. Doors will open up as a result. But Pisces, the prayer here says, Pisces, may there be a blessing on all concerned within this troubling time, this conundrum that has kept you awake and had you fearful. May all those involved see the beauty in a swift and easy solution, which presents itself simply and in perfect timing. May the quarrels and the disputes become history and be learned from, so that errors of judgment are never repeated. May all involved become their best self, devoted to finding a way through the puzzle pieces of peaceful resolution of a grievance. May any ill feeling be softly replaced with quiet optimism and a willingness to be open, honest, and understanding of all parties' true needs. May there be no more trickery, no more hiding, no more falsehoods, no more rancor, and no more fear. Let all those involved come to a respectful meeting and truthfully find a fruitful way to restore dignity to all. May your particular needs be more than met. May your expectations be unclouded, and may greed fall away from any who have sought to take advantage of these troubles. May none profit from the separations that have taken place, but may what is decided be fair and just and recognize all that you have contributed for so long. May there be a blessing on every conversation, on every meeting, and finally when you walk from the table and all is divided and terms are agreed upon, may all brooding subterranean resentments be rooted out and purified, never to rise again. Let you be satisfied and make the most of this resolution and go forward freed from any burdens and uplifted and supported by what you have rightfully and honorably gained. Blessed be Pisces. Here's the prayer. Let's do that. I don't know if you can see that there. Maybe you can take a screenshot and enlarge it. But that's the prayer there, my dears. If you're looking for love info, love readings are separate on this channel. If you click on the link in the description of the video, it will take you to the love readings for all the signs for October. And again, you know, if you would like a reading, guys, this is a good week because, well, I'm going to do it for all of October. I had a birthday sale last year, and everybody has been asking me, not everybody, but a lot of you have been asking me if I'll do it again this year. And I'm doing it, so it's going to be, again, half off the 60-minute and 30-minute phone calls. So usually a 60-minute phone call is 100, it'll be 50. Usually a 30-minute phone call is 50, it'll be 25. But last time I did it, it went like in a week and a half. I'm going to keep it open. And you know, whatever comes first, if it books through the month or, you know, whatever the case, but it'll be for the month of October because I love October and my birthday's in October. So my darlings, take advantage of that if you would like. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and I'm wishing you a wonderful week.